In central California, the oaks still spread on hillsides over valleys where migrant workers pick vegetables. In many ways, it is the way it was 60 years ago, when this became one of the few spots on Earth known for the work of just one man, a man who wrote about the place and its people. This is Steinbeck Country.
The ancient commission of the writer has not changed. He is charged with exposing our many grievous faults and failures.
John Steinbeck wrote about the settlers and growers, laborers and lowlifes of a place he called East of Eden, the biblical name for where Cain was banished after killing his brother Abel. Here he found every aspect of human good and evil. Now his life and works are enshrined both in the fields and in the new National Steinbeck Center in Salinas. Former White House Chief of Staff Leon Panetta, a lifelong Californian, is devoted to Steinbeck.
A good book, something like The Grapes of Wrath, can have a greater impact on what happens in our society than a dozen speeches by a politician.
It did bring changes, but speaking the truth about the treatment of workers and the poor made Steinbeck a pariah in his wealthy hometown. His books were banned from schools and burned on Main Street. Steinbeck's son has seen the turnaround.
We forgive the dead. We really do. And especially if the dead end up winning the Nobel Prize for Literature.
Truth and the tourist dollar have set John Steinbeck free. In Monterey, the old fish canneries are now a front for t-shirt shops and theme restaurants. The cannery row that Steinbeck wrote about was inhabited by gamblers and drunks and ladies of the night. Of course, he described them in more literary language. They're all gone now, where once they packed sardines, they're only packing in tourists. Now Salinas is everything Steinbeck. The credit union, the travel agent, even the dentist's office. People from all over the world have lunch in the house where Steinbeck grew up.
His mother died in 1934 and his father in 1936.
The National Steinbeck Center is a monument to a man who for a while couldn't set foot in this town on a threat of death.
J. Edgar Hoover considered Steinbeck a dangerous subversive.
The center's interactive displays bring to life the workers' bunkrooms and smelly canneries of Steinbeck's time. The shop sells his books like they were just published. Tom Steinbeck has been involved in maintaining the memory of his father, which includes the truck and trailer Steinbeck journeyed in to write Travels with Charlie.
What do you think sitting here at the table where he spent so much time?
Oh, I think this is a great joy. This is a lot of fun. And I think he would have enjoyed this tremendously, too.
Steinbeck is still published in 140 languages, his message as timeless and universal as the hills he wrote about.
Literature is as old as speech. It grew out of human need for it, and it has not changed except to become more needed.
For Good Morning America, this is Brian Rooney in Steinbeck Country.